Hey yo, what's up? It's Tasia with Amalgam Divinity Glow. What is up? What is up? What is up? Earthlings of the universe, I do hope that you all are having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all, and namaste. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this Friday. Today is June the 21st. It's already almost half of the year is already gone. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, forgot something. 1 second, people. Okay, and as I start this reading, let me get my disclaimers out of the way. I am not a psychic. I am just a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light energy from my Most High Creator, my spirit team, my ancestral guides, God, Gaia, the universe, and the purest love and light energy possible. Okay, so this is positive vibes this way. Any evil eye, ill will, dark energies, dark entities sent our way, negative vibes, we return to be removed from this space and return to where they came from, or whoever they came from. Okay, so this is in no way to impose my feelings, thoughts, or beliefs into your life. I am one reader. You may resonate with another reader out there, which is a-okay with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Keep in mind that your free will, your intuition, your discernment are all key factors, regardless of what a personal reading or a collective reading may say. Okay, let's go get some Florida water energy out here. So I was not prepared to do a reading today. I don't say prepared, but I didn't think I was going to be doing a reading today. But Spirit was like, yes, you are. So here I am. The message, I'm not really sure what the message is going to be, but we just going to roll with the energy today. I didn't write down anything today, but now I have a notebook. So when I am getting my channel energy, I'm going to be getting my notebook out. I feel like Blue's Clues. Maybe that's where this reading is going. Okay, Spirit, I see what you mean. Okay, so you're gonna have a book series of Blue's Clues. Spirit is saying it's time to start to, if you haven't started, to write down your Blue's Clues. For those of you who know the original old school Blue's Clues from Nickelodeon, handy dandy notebook. You get that handy dandy notebook, and that's where you get all your clues from. I did hear Sherlock Holmes in one of my readings. Oh, I did write some information down. Hold on. Maybe I did. Where's that at? Maybe I did write some information, because I remember it was certain parts of some of my readings that I said I was going to go back to and reiterate and kind of go more in depth about. Some of them probably not going to be all on this one particular video, but there are there are some things I need to go back to. Into the Wild, that was a movie that I wanted to go back to. Survival kit, it's about like surviving. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So your Blue's Clues are your survival kits. So that will make sense even from one of my readings when I was outside. Spirit is providing guidebooks to divine collectives out here in different signs and synchronicities. Doesn't have to actually be an actual book that you are finding this in, but it could be a book that you, like your own notebook. Like again, your Blue's Clues, you're writing down the clues. Are you writing down particular downloads that you're receiving in that moment? Or maybe a movie, you're watching a movie and boom, that's a clue because da-da-da-da. However this is resonating for you, I want to say don't force the Cinderella slipper if it don't fit. Don't eat the food on the plate if you don't like it. When it comes to these readings that I'm getting my channel energy with, again, this is in the time and space that I'm receiving this message, but it may not resonate at all for you, and that's a-okay. All right. Anywho, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me so far, to the channel, to keep it moving. just to uplift each other. I know I do not have comments on my page or any of my videos, but you can always email me. My email is in the description of my video, amalgamdivinityglow@gmail.com, and we can connect that way. So right now I'm just focused on getting these messages out, but I still want to connect with you all. And I still once I get my mental, like my mental has been kind of clouded with certain things lately in my life. So once I get to that clearness here, I am going to start giving back in ways that I can do for those who have subscribed and just support the messages and who connect to these messages. We are all here to help each other out. That's how I kind of feel it. Like it's like a body functioning. If your leg not functioning or something else not functioning, something else has to help it out. And so we're here. If I had like a vital support system on my spiritual journey, or my Blues Clues notebook along the way, I could have definitely been better at dealing with some of the things that I've experienced on my spiritual journey. So I'm here. That's why I say you can email me for those who are on a spiritual journey, who are kind of confused, and because I'm still mastering up some things within myself, but I'm also here to help and be obedient to that, to be a vessel, to assist those divine collectives. All right. So back to the Blues Clues. Oh, it's 323. Oh, that means it was 322 when I was saying all that. Y'all see how the spirit team always be coming through. So I do want to look up 323 though, but let's look up Into the Wild. This reading, I know my readings tend to go about 50 minutes, and I apologize because I know a lot of people don't have attention spans. But if you happen to watch my videos, I appreciate each and every one of you for your time and your just watching the message, you know what I mean? So you can always thumbs it up. So if you can thumbs it up, just so I can know that it resonates with you, that's always helpful. Oh, excuse me. Throat kind of stopping on me, but that's always helpful for me to know that, hey, okay, this is resonating with collectives out there. Now, Into the Wild was a movie that I referenced. I can't remember exactly what video. It could have been, I know I was outside. Oh, The Chosen Path. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So Blues Clues and Chosen Path, they will make sense. Your Blues Clues are helping you and directing you to your chosen path because you're a chosen one. You're one of the chosen. Okay? So your Blues Clues, once you have discovered that, you're finding clues. I'm hearing Hansel and Gretel. It's like Hansel and Gretel. You're finding clues along the way to trace back. And sometimes you might get lost. Sometimes people gonna eat the breadcrumbs and you're not gonna know how to find your way back. But you have to have that internal, intuitive clues, signs and synchronicities, certain things, and it's internally. So sometimes you might not have an actual notebook like I was saying, but you have an internal book of knowledge. You have an internal mental book of knowledge. And Spirit is saying, because a lot of your knowledge and wisdom, if somebody were to ever find your book and they read the codes, some people are not going to be able even to decode. I'm hearing a lot of people won't be able to decode what you write. But I'm seeing sacred geometry. So Spirit is telling me to look up that too. Let me go to sacred geometry right now. I might have looked this up before, I think. Okay, so sacred geometry, the spiritual meaning is the universal design language of the cosmos, an ancient science that explores and explains the energy patterns that create and unify all things. It reveals the precise way of energy from creation organizes itself, from the spirals of galaxies to the intricate designs of a snowflake. Maybe I have read that. That sounds like I've read that in one of my videos before. Because, I mean, this was on June 17th when I wrote down Sacred Geometry and Being the Alchemist. So your clues are helping you trace the cosmos. Like, I'm hearing finding out more worldly information. And sometimes if writing it down, Spirit doesn't want, it's like Spirit wants you to have that internal memory bank. Because it's not for everybody to find and read. That's what I'm hearing. And see, you, Divine Collectives, have an internal memory bank, like your Akashic Records, for example. Akashic Records are the records that cannot be tainted, tarnished, nor touched by just anyone. I'm hearing like Aladdin. It can only be touched by a chosen vessel who has chosen to walk the path and to I'm hearing manifest, okay. I'm here and to manifest their craft. So you are chosen to walk the path and to manifest your craft. Okay. And so Aladdin, think about him. He didn't think 1111 on the timer that he was a chosen vessel. Yeah, Spirit was like, he did not think that he was a chosen vessel. But he was. And he proved to be more than what he even came from. Oh, okay. You are hidden in plain sight like Aladdin. So you are hidden like Aladdin. I'm hearing the second Aladdin, the Prince of Thieves. Is that the one? A lot of thieves are after your gold. You're a gold find. Yeah. Because you are sacred geometry. You are a universal design language of the cosmos. You connect to all things, I'm hearing. You unify all things. That will make sense. It says sacred geometry is a term that describes the geometric laws which create everything in existence. Exactly. It delves into the spiritual and philosophical meanings behind shapes and patterns, offering a deeper understanding of the world and its hidden order. It says, and its hidden order. I know a lot of times I show y'all my phone and stuff, and sometimes it might be blurry, but I just want y'all to know that, look, I'm literally looking this up as I'm talking to you guys. And I'm getting like the downloaded information in the moments as I'm talking as well. So I'm trying to just show y'all, like, y'all can look this up too. Don't just go by what I'm saying. Because I encourage y'all to research for yourselves, no matter what, on your journey. Again, Blues Clues is your research. Thank you, Spirit, for the full circle message. I see you. So going back to Into the Wild is how you're going to be surviving. So you are sacred geometry energy, Divine Collective. And so Into the Wild was a movie, and it was about a true story of a guy who, I remember this when I was little because it was a book, we had to read it. And it was a true story of a guy who either he got lost in the wild or he actually ventured off, like actually willingly going out there. But either he got lost out there or something, but it didn't. I think he ended up passing away as well. Let's go here. So I looked up the movie, and what it says is Christopher McCandless, son of wealthy parents, graduates from Emory University as a top student and athlete. However, instead of embarking on a prestigious and profitable career, he chooses to give his savings to charity, rid himself of his possessions, and set out on a journey into the Alaskan wilderness. Ooh. Oh my God, that speaks so much volume. Because I didn't really know the background of his story. Like, he was Emory graduate and an athlete, and he could have had a prosperous career in life. And he gave all of his money and his savings to charity to rid himself of possessions and set out on a journey to the Alaskan wilderness. That's deep. So, Divine Collectives, this guy is like, he chose to do that. That was he chooses. It says he chooses to give up his savings to charity. And see, you have chosen Thank you, Spirit, how it comes full circle again. You go down the road. He took a road less chosen. He was chosen for that road. And honestly, his career and his life became this movie Into the Wild. He took a road that no one would ever take because they will fear surviving that road. And so that's how I'm connecting the dots here. You've taken a road that's less taken because people fear that they'll survive taking a road less taken, or fear that they'll survive the criticism that they'll get, the backlash, the naysayers, the negative energy, are encountering the demonic entities on the road, on the path. They rather have a lavish life, luxurious life, to where everything is good, is already here. They can obtain anything they want. They could buy anything they want. They could live anywhere they want. Like, it says he was at Emory University as a top student and an athlete. That means he had scholarships. He had people just ready to go, hand and foot, hand in hand for him. His mom, his dad. He said, however, instead of embarking on a prestigious and profitable career, he chooses to give his savings to charity. And see, that's why Divine Collectives, the ones that I'm speaking with that connect, you are not about, you are not about profiting off of your path. You're just here to give. Whether it's to charity, whether it's just to love, whether it's to uplift, and it is 3:33 on this timer. On PM, as I'm saying that. You are here as a vessel, a chosen vessel, to spread the awareness. This world, everything that's happening is happening at a momentum speed of light, speed of sound, faster than the beyonds of the beyonds kind of vibe. That's what you feel in this universe with this energy pool lately. And everything is energy. Everything is, hold on, you guys. I'm trying to, okay. Is this the one? Oh, okay, I see. Move my phone back, So with that being said, Divine Collectives, this energy that's moving in this world right now, you are a chosen one who's giving the world a brighter viewpoint. For people to remember the clues that have been bestowed upon them. That Hansel and Gretel trail, like you're finding the breadcrumbs again to piece your life together, or to piece your spiritual ascensions together. Those secrets that are coming out of the dark now, and you're okay to face the dark, the light, the in-between. You had to get to that. This dude went to the wilderness and faced, I said wilderness, the way I said it, I really messed up. But anyway, he went out into the wilderness and faced the most treacherous, unexplainable, unimaginable experiences of his life. Willingly, he sacrificed himself to find peace within, or to go without. It says, journey into the wilderness. He actually set out on the journey. I wonder why he did. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I love this. I'm happy I kept looking. Into the Wild is a true story of Chris McCandless and his quest to discover himself through adventure. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. He went to discover himself through adventure. Chris came from a well-off family in Annandale, Virginia, a suburb of Washington, D.C. His parents, Walt and Billy Candless, were business partners in an engineering consulting firm. This right here goes to say, it doesn't matter in what capacity you are here in this world. Money is not success. Uh-oh. Money does not divine. Okay. Money is not divine success. Okay, I hear you, Spirit. But I was about to say, money does not define success. But Spirit said money is not divine success. Yo, that's amazing. Think about that. Everybody need money, 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 money. And think of the world right now, how heavy it is to save, the inflation, people not knowing if they're going to have a meal on the table when they get home, gas to get around, clothes to wear, just bills to pay. It is so tight. And this man gave his money to charity because he found himself. He found himself at a young age. And I just saw that this is directed by Sean Penn. Sean Penn is dope. I like Sean Penn. He's one of the, I was just saw 2111 on the timer. Sean Penn has a really miraculous, mind of directing. He actually directed, if I recall, or he was part of it, and I can't believe I never really said this movie in this. It's probably one of my readings that I've done in a while, possibly. I'm gonna have to do a whole video on this movie I'm about to talk to y'all about. It just makes sense. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Oh my God. When I tell you that is a life story for me, I'm just saying. I'm going to come back and do a video on that. But even in that, he took an adventure. And I thought about that movie because Sean Penn is in that movie. And it has Ben Stiller in it. Ben Stiller is the director of that movie. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so Ben Stiller is he's the director, the soundtrack, everything. Like, if you're someone who doesn't mind different genres of music or movies or life experiences or color, like race and color, if you're just very open-minded and a diverse energy, you're gonna love that movie. It's such a powerful movie of self-discovery, like Into the Wild was. And Ben Stiller character literally went into the wild to find Sean Penn, actually, for because his job was on the line. But in the midst of it, he didn't care anymore. He's like, you know what, this is for me. And the experience I overcame, the confidence that I gained from the experiences that I overcame, it was all worth it in the end. Y'all can do what you need. If you don't want me on the team, so be it. Y'all have a good life. But just remember how you treat people along the way. Because that could be you one day. See, Spirit is making you go back to see clues in how people even treat you. Because one day that's going to be that person. Don't burn your bridges. And see, your confidence that you gained is also reminding people. How can I say this? This is because that movie, I'm thinking about the scene at the end of, it's towards the end. Okay, Spirit, I got you. It's towards the end of The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. And some big shot people come in there with money, right? To change the flow of this. It's the Time magazine. That's where they work at. And they come in here to digitalize everything, basically, and to get rid of all the workers. And that's how, again, that it refers to technology. I did a video about that. This is probably the video right before this one, honestly. He'll have technology in there for sure. I would highly suggest to say watch that. And I'm just putting these videos out for as long as I can with technology, because that's how we all connected right now. And so I got to do my due diligence and be obedient to my mission. And so that video will have technology in it. And they come in and they rid like the workers who have been there for years, like Ben Stiller gave their heart and soul and time and dedication to their jobs, but also the purpose of who they felt like they were. But in the midst of that, Ben Stiller realized who he was after all these years. He never really knew who he was. And even at the beginning of that movie, speaking of, it's talking about him writing a checkbook for his bills. And I just said that earlier. We out here trying to pay our bills. In that movie, Secret Life of Walter Mitty, it opens with him trying to tally up what he needs to pay and how much he'll have left over. So when this happens with his job, he loses a particular, because he's in the prints department. He prints the magazine covers. He loses the last print from Sean Penn. It was sent to him and he doesn't know where it's at. So he goes on this big ass adventure to try to find Sean Penn. At the end of the day, Sean Penn, I don't want to tell the movie, but they reconnect in some way. If you watch it, you'll love it. And Sean's like, oh, it was here the whole time. You didn't see it. And Ben was like, what? I wish you would have told me. So he leaves thinking, I don't have it. I don't know where it's at. And then Blue's Clues, ding, ding, ding. Thank you, Spirit. How this comes full circle. This is beautiful message. This thing coming full circle, like full circle. Oh, this is a beautiful ass message. So the Blue's Clues. Ben Stiller was leaving clues without even realizing it. He had some Hansel and Gretel breadcrumb clues. And his mom knew who he was. See, you have people around you that know who you are, and they watch you carefully, like your spirit guide. Your spirit guide watches you carefully because they know who you are. Like his mom knows that Ben Stiller kind of zones out and he kind of goes away for a minute, like zones out, and people could be talking. It's like, hey, Earth to da da da. Are you still there? He even was doing it at work, like more than what he wanted to. So his mom knew that he does that. And he threw something away, but his mom ended up keeping it. Do you know she kept it because she felt like it was something about it that she should have just kept, because she's used to him doing stuff like that. And so when he was expressing to her like, yo, I don't know where this is, da 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 da, his mom was like, well, you'll find it. Just think about it. Write down some clues or something like that. So then he goes even again on his journey again. And again, he's tallying up how much money he got. Because at the beginning, he only had a certain amount of money. So now he got to book flights, do this, do that, hopscotch, over here, spending money that he really don't want to be spending. Just to go after these clues to find Sean Penn. Well, Sean Penn, and again, they eventually connect. And that's when he tells him, hey, it was in that. And Ben was like, what? So when he gets back home, his mom was like, oh yeah, by the way, here you go. I found this and I just kept it for you because I forgot what she tells him. He looks at his mom like, oh my God. And like his mom didn't know that was the actual clue that Sean Penn told him. And he just hugged his mom. He was just like, wow. Again, he did not get to develop the print because it got so late. And the company that came in decided to go full force and just be like, whatever. We're going to go with the digital print that we got. Something simple. That was just nothing to it for the last issue. Well, he walks in, he tells them I found it. And then that's when he kind of gave them a taste of their own medicine, but in a very chosen way, light way, enlightening way, to make them remember this moment. You have to treat people the way you want to be treated. And I'm hearing need to be treated. Some people need to be treated in a way that they remember how to treat people. Like in a sense of some people need to be treated in the, I don't want to say a cutthroat way, but you ever hear that kill them with kindness kind of vibe? So it could hit them and feed them a little bit deeper to the core. And so that's what Ben Stiller did in that moment. as the final issue came out, he's walking. I really would like to go more in depth about it, but I know some of you haven't watched it. But he's walking with a friend, let's put it that way. And it's like, oh, the last issue came out. Let's go see what it is. He looks, the movie doesn't show the magazine first. It just shows their reaction first. And you get chills. And then they show the cover. And then you get more chills. And then, like, I'm getting chills right now thinking of that movie because it's one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 5. And I'm like, oh my God. Spirit. This is the chosen one. People didn't know you was the chosen one. So when he looked at that, I know some of y'all have seen it. I know some of you haven't. But let me just say this. He was hidden in plain sight this whole time, even from himself. He didn't realize how chosen he was until that moment. He did. He knew he was chosen. But in that moment, he really knew he was chosen. And he really knew he was seen as the epitome of bringing and unifying people. Going back to, what was that? Was it 333 that I looked it up? Let me see. Oh, sacred geometry. Thank you, Spirit. How that even came full forward. That he was sacred geometry. Because it says it reveals the precise way of energy of creation. Organize it. Wait, let me repeat that. So basically, Ben Stiller's character in The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, because he is actually Walter Mitty in the movie, and he's sacred geometry. So as I Googled it, it does say that sacred geometry reveals the precise way the energy of creation organizes itself from the spirals of galaxies into the intricate, designs of a snowflake. But that's not what I was looking at. Oh, I guess I had to read that part though, because he was in an organization of creation on that movie. He did organize a lot to create a timeless magazine for the world. But what I was going to say about sacred geometry and his character is that the universal design language of the cosmos, an ancient science that explores and explains the energy patterns that create and unify all things. So that's kind of, hopefully, I know I was just a little tongue-tied with that part, and my throat chakra is literally activating, y'all. Like, I wasn't supposed to put that out there. But see, that's the thing. A lot of us are probably fearful to put ourselves out there in a way until we actually go. Like with the guy into the wild, he probably was like, I don't know about this, but I'ma go. I don't know how this gonna end for me, but I'ma go. And he went. And I want to say he passed away in the midst of his journey. The guy in Into the Wild, the actual real movie with Christopher McCandless. And his last name is standing out to me because it's McCandless, like the candle, like he was a light. Let me look up, was this something else I said I was going to look up? Oh, 323. Let me do 323 real quick. Okay, so 323 carries a powerful message of growth and harmony. It encourages you to embrace your creativity, find balance in your relationships, and trust in the divine guidance you receive. Thank you, Spirit. So, trusting the divine guidance on your chosen path with your Blue's Clues. Also, I heard divine, what did I hear earlier? Divine success. Oh, money is not divine success. And then I was trying to say money does not define success. So money is not divine success. That's what I heard earlier, even with this Chris guy. He came from a profitable family who can support him. He can live a luxurious life for the rest of his lifetime. I'm about to say lifetimes and times in. But he knew that money did not define his success, and it was not divine success at the end of the day. That's deep. A lot of people are here trying to, like I mentioned earlier, and with Ben Stiller in Secret Life of Walter Mitty, having that checkbook. I used to have my checkbook a lot. And they don't even make checkbooks anymore. Did you know you gotta like order a checkbook and it costs money just to order a checkbook? Back in the day, they just give you a checkbook. Now, I think for me, I like to write. That's why Spirit is like, get those clues and write. What do you have here? What do you have there? Because right now, a lot of things are handheld devices. And I'm also being called to say savings. Like when you do have savings, sometimes it can be stripped away from us. And we are left in the wilderness to find our way without those savings. Spirit is going to guide you in those moments as well, because if you are anything like I've been through, you've still been guided through those hardships. You was on a ship and it was hard, but you still got guided through divinely. To learn how to set sail, to learn how to navigate through the worst kind of waves in the ocean. If you fell off the boat, you know how to still swim to shore. You know how to float. And let me tell you, even in that movie with Secret Life of Walter Mitty with Ben Stiller, he had a nervous moment of jumping onto a plane and then jumping off of the plane. But he did it. I need y'all to watch that movie, yo. That movie is so amazing to me. I'm trying to tell you, I love that movie. Oh, it's just beautiful. Divine Collectives, I'm gonna get one card for this reading, or I don't know if it's one card, but I'm gonna get a deck for this reading, because let me see what card deck before we end it. Is it the Starseed Oracle Spirit? It is. You a starseed out here, Divine Collectives. Yeah, you a whole starseed out here. And see, Ben Stiller didn't realize he was the star. That he had to plant his own seeds. Well, actually, he was planting his seeds, but he didn't know how to harvest his own seeds. Before I continue, let me see, because I did say that I wrote down some energy. I did write down some energy. And I don't know if I did this. The 19th, was this before? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is going to have to be a whole different reading, because this was on the 19th. I wrote down a lot of energy. Yeah. Okay. So since I didn't know where this reading was going, like I told y'all earlier, so we're going to come back to these notes from the 19th of June that I wrote, because this was deep too. I cannot wait. Okay, June the 19th. I cannot wait to go over those. But, oh my God, look at the bottom of the deck as I took the cards out. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. See, even though, and it's 3:55 p.m., look. Yo. Even though you went out into the wilderness, into the wild, you're going to survive this. Spirit is just saying, Divine Collective, you surviving this because you already have. $355 spiritual meaning. It's a message that Major life changes are around you, and you may be feeling apprehensive and anxious about what lies ahead. Hold on, let me go to the rest of that. Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy that it says this. It says, you may be feeling apprehensive or anxious about what lies ahead of you. Know that these changes are happening to advance you along your life path and to help you fulfill your soul's mission. You are encouraged to take full advantage of the changes and the new opportunities that will present in your life. Your prayers and positive affirmations have manifested these much needed changes. Didn't I say you chose the path to manifest your craft? And so now you're getting positive affirmations because of this. So trust that they are right for you. Everything happens for a reason and nothing happens by chance. So even though the reasons for the changes may not be clear at this point, trust that all will fall into place for you. These changes have come out so that you can break free from the old restraints and constraints that freely pursue your soul mission and life purpose as a spiritual being. Damn. That's basically the whole Walter Mitty going out on his mission, and Chris McCandless taking that leap of faith and going into the wild. Inner earth. They found their inner earth within themselves. Again, money outside of that, nothing mattered to them in those moments. Even Ben Stiller forgot about his checkbook. He was like, okay, whatever. But guess what? He got his service package at the end of the day. Ben Stiller character in the movie got his service package. Spirit still looked out for that man. He was working for that company for a minute. I want to say like 20, 30 some years. Just imagine what his service package looked like. Spirit's like, thank you, well done, my child. You accomplished. And the world saw and they see who you are with this last final. He was a part of the last final magazine. I cannot wait for y'all to see that movie. Please watch it. Email me too if you have. And let me know your thoughts about that. But Spirit is saying you're going to survive this because you're called for it. Yo. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up because it's a new earth. Yo, your soul gift is in training. It is time to step the fuck up. And that's what they did. They went into the wild for training. It was like training them. They found clues of themselves to step up for this new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Yep. You went through the portal. Going through the portal of change here. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card. Wild card could be like which you're going down this wild. Basically, you're going into the wild. And people might think it's crazy. Sneeze you. If you got that hard sneeze. Let's see, that's a sneeze. Hold on. Some spirit telling me to look up spiritual meaning of a sneeze. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm being called. Protects you from evil spirits that might enter your body and replace your soul. What? What? See, you got protection all around you. Sneezes, y'all could look this up. I just put sneeze spiritual meaning. Protects you from evil spirits that might enter your body and replace your soul. Damn. Spiritual sneeze. Yeah, you definitely been protected from some evil ass, demonic ass people. That's why too, your path is only of one. I'm hearing path of one because you're the chosen one. You've been called. It's one person on this card, and it's one person for the new earth, and there's one person that walks through this portal. You've been called as a chosen vessel. You have immense protection around you. Okay, let me shuffle and get a message, and then we're going to end this reading. Thanks again for those who have watched so far. I appreciate it very, very much. If you want to subscribe, for those of you who are new, you can definitely do so. Stay on board with me. Let's see what Spirit got in store for us. Okay. Spirit, what other message you got for the Divine Collective, please, for this message? Thank you, Spirit. Amen. Oh, that's my card. See, all of these came out. I don't know. Let me see. But the card that flipped over here, that is my card in this deck that I love. And I've said it in readings before, like more than once. It's going to be some baby steps on this path that's chosen. I don't know about all these cards. What's at the bottom of the deck? Let's see. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. You are not alone on this path, and you're going to be connecting more people that actually are on the same frequency and vibe. Yeah, you're going to, but see, you're isolated. You're in isolation, but you're still connecting with a higher source as well. That's how I'm picking that up. And the higher source is showing you and connecting you to your community of people. Like even with Ben Stiller, he didn't know he was being recognized by Sean Penn character the way he was. You're going to start connecting with people that you don't even think recognize you, or that you think you wouldn't really technically be on their level, but you are. Either way, you'll start connecting more with people when they're on your frequency. This is a lot. Surrender. Let me see. Will all paths lead home? Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Karmic relationships are probably showing up at this time for soul growth and for you to confront the conflicts, if any. Learning how to be human in this world, but not of it. You know that you're a starseed, basically. Look, the seeds of Manteca, seeing potential, being unconsciousness to light. And then breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. You're definitely a part. You're a cosmo in the universe. Didn't we say sacred geometry? I saw this card before I shuffled too, and I was going to take it out, and it happened to show up. But that's that sacred geometry that you are. That's deep. So, the card that we gonna end this reading with, Divine Collective, this path of chosen is a baby step path for you to find your clues, write it down, be fearless on this adventure. Even though I know fear could creep in at times, but knowing that you are sacred geometry, knowing that you have a gift to heal and uplift humanity, but more so having fun in this world, standing in your superpower starseed vibes and allowing people to see that in them. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Damn, do you know I've been saying that wrong? I be saying listen to your intuition before it makes sense. This actually says follow it. I don't know why I always thought it said listen. But that's important too. Now you've listened to your intuition. Now it's time to follow your intuition before it makes sense. And on that note, Divine Collectives, I'm going to end this reading. I do hope it resonated. If it did not, please do not force this reading to fit your life in any way, shape, or form. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader out there, which is A-okay with me. Find the reader that is best for you. I appreciate wholeheartedly each and every one of you so very much. And again, you can always email me if you want to get in touch. But I hope you all have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all, and namaste. Thank you.